Hello, fellow Linden residents. This is Mayor Derek Armstead with a special announcement. As you know, we're expecting a major weather event in Linden and the Union County area, beginning as early as Saturday night through as late as Monday afternoon. Accumulating snow of up to 18 inches with the possibility of sleet and freezing rain will create hazardous conditions, including travel disruptions and potential loss of power. All vehicles must be removed from our designated emergency snow routes before the snow begins, and vehicles in violation are subject to fines and impoundment. Although removing vehicles from emergency snow routes was not necessary during previous storms, we do anticipate that vehicles in violation will be towed during this event. Linden DPW has already started treating the roadways and will continue working to clear roadways throughout the storm. Their priority is to clear the roadways, and drivers will push snow as close to the curb line as possible. As a result, driveway aprons are likely to be blocked by the pushed snow, possibly on more than one occasion. Please keep this in mind as you shovel, particularly if your street has not been cleared yet. Every street will be plowed. Please do not allow children to play or build snow forts near the curb line. This is a huge safety concern, and conditions may reduce drivers' visibility and the ability to recognize them. As a reminder, residents are required to clear sidewalks within 6 hours after snowfall stops or by noon the next day if it falls overnight. Please do not block or shovel snow into the street, as it can freeze and cause mounds that will remain long after the storm has passed. Also, please do not try to save parking spaces with personal items or garbage cans. Your cooperation is essential to our efforts to keeping roadways safe and ensure parking spaces are clear after the storm. Drivers are encouraged to plan ahead and avoid travel during the storm if possible. If you must travel, please slow down and allow ample time to reach your destination safely. Residents are encouraged to sign up for the emergency Nixle alerts. For more information on how to sign up, please visit linden-nj.gov/Nixles signups. As always, please reserve 911 for emergency calls only. All non-emergency utility problems or outages should be reported. Please see the city's website for those numbers. Down power lines can be extremely dangerous. Down wires should always be considered live. Stay at least 30 feet away from down lines and do not go near the pole or anything touching the line. Immediately contact PSE&G if an immediate hazard exists. Electric current passes easily through water, so stay away from down power lines and electrical wires. Don't drive over and don't stand near down power lines. Down wires can potentially be hidden in standing water and snow. If you encounter large pools of standing water, stop, back up, and choose another path. If you're using a generator, be sure to keep the following in mind. Always operate your generator according to the directions in your owner's manual. Never use a generator or other fuel-powered machines inside. Keep the generator at least 20 feet away from doors, windows, and vents that could allow carbon monoxide to come indoors. If you start to feel sick, dizzy, or weak while using a generator, get fresh air right away. Do not delay. Try to prepare yourself an emergency kit. Prepare yourself in your home by creating this kit. Get battery-powered radios, alarm clocks, flashlights, and extra batteries. Stock up on bottled water and non-perishable foods. With me today is our Chief of Police, David Hart, our Fire Chief, William Haskell Jr., our Head of Engineering, Nick Pantina, our Assistant Superintendent, David Martinez, and from Public Properties, we have Eddie Fournier, Matt Chawinski, Frank Urban, and also our Public Works Facilitator, Phil Ranson. If any of you gentlemen would like to add in, we'd appreciate it. Chief, you go first.
Good morning. As the mayor said, I'd just like to reiterate some safety concerns which the mayor has brought up as he was speaking here in the introduction. Please be reminded about the snow, towing of vehicles off of snow emergency streets. Some other reminders of please call 911 only if it's a true emergency. We don't want our 911 lines tied up for non-emergency matters. Also, please look out for your neighbor. In the past snowstorms, if you have an elderly neighbor or handicapped person in your neighborhood, please make sure they are okay. The mayor has reiterated many safety concerns which are prominent during snow emergencies. The police department is ready. Our dispatch center is ready to go. As the OEM coordinator for the city of Linden, we've met with our other partners behind me, and the city is fully staffed and ready to handle this oncoming storm. So be safe. Take care of your families and take care of your neighbors, and we will get through this storm into Monday. It will be very cold, and the storm amounts will be high. Just continue to be safe, and stay tuned to alerts from your news media, from TV 36 and Nixle alerts. Thank you.
All right, good evening, or good afternoon, everybody. Chief Haskell from the Fire Department. The Mayor and Chief Hart touched on many safety concerns for the upcoming storm and covered some good areas. Just a couple other things that you guys could do to help us, to help the Fire Department is, like I said, take your car, keep it in the driveway, allows us to get access down the street with our large apparatus, engines, ladders, and ambulances. If you can, try and shovel a walkway or steps in case there's a medical emergency inside your home. It means an easier access for us to get in and out. In addition, if you have a fire hydrant in front of your home, there actually is an ordinance and a uniform fire code says you're responsible for shoveling around it, a nice 3-foot area. We've never had to enforce that. The citizens here are very helpful. So please make every effort to make an access for us to the fire hydrant. If for some reason you're not able to do it, and you see one of these fire hydrants that's buried with snow, that's not accessible, please call the emergency, non-emergency, 908-474-8500 phone number, and we'll get a crew out there to make sure the hydrant's shoveled out properly. When it comes to businesses, I ask the businesses to ensure that fire hydrants are not plowed over by your contractors and that all fire department connections to the building are not blocked so we can get access to connect to them, to the sprinkler systems. And one last thing, when it comes to shoveling, make sure that you do it in little batches, don't overexert yourself, hydrate, and probably most important is to make sure you tell someone that you're out there shoveling, so if you do have an incident, someone's keeping an eye on you, you can contact 911 right away and we'll come out there and help you. So be safe, and let's all get through this storm together. Thank you.
Well, thank you very much, everyone, for coming out and being a part of this. And again, everybody, try to be safe as you possibly can.